Welcome on in, all my friends. How are we doing tonight? Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Deli, as always, welcome on in. Yep, there's always that delay, isn't there? It gives me a minute to set up. How we doing? Oh, look, there's Samo. How's it going, Samo? Hopefully you are doing well. Let's see, who else we got here? Quad. Prepare the dumb ways to die as your calling card. Of course, Quad. How's it going? Let's see. Oh, what is commitment? Giving up BTS info on a cluster blah, 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 on a murder trial, huh? That sounds interesting. Sounds interesting, bud. Is this a... Do you like that, George? Yeah. Kind of decided we need to jazz up things a little bit, change the intro. So, good to see ya. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll continue to come out with things that are interesting and fun. How are we doing tonight, everyone? Oh, David, good to see you. Hello, how's it going? Oh, what was your week like? Pretty busy for me. Work and stuff keeping me busy. Kids always keep me busy. Had my my son who wasn't doing some of his chores like he probably ought to, or getting ready for night like he's supposed to for bedtime. Anyways, long story short, we finally got around that and we've got an agreement, and he's doing much better. So I can only hope it continues. Did you like that, Samo? Yeah. I've had my Grand Admiral Hunter kind of walking through fire for a while, and I just struck me, you know, time for a change. Time for a change. Wow, well, this month is almost done. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do about this. My birthday is in 2 days. That's 2 days. I should do a birthday stream, huh? Maybe we should do something tomorrow night for my stream. By default, Grand Admiral Hunter wins all Jackbox games for the month. That's what the theme will be. Well, goody. What's up, everyone? Tell me what's new with you. I want to hear all the things. Birthday stream and new alliance to boot, huh? Does you all get participation? Oh, this is being recorded. Participation trophies. There we go. I got it. I'll get there eventually. Participation. So, what's this new alliance to boot? Does that mean you want me booted from my alliance, Deli? You want me to go solo? That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see. I always have to think, what year was I born? So that would make me, I'm turning 44. 44. Oh. I'm kind of to that point in my life where, you know, you wake up in the morning and something's sore. It's like, all I did was go to sleep. Okay, it's not quite that bad, but kind of, maybe, sort of. Let's see. So, David, you went to 62 today. Awesome, awesome. Maybe I'll just push pause. Put the brakes on. I'll let you catch up to me. And then you can go ahead to 70, and you can tell me what to watch out for. Of course, Deli's already 70, so I guess Deli can be our secret informant here. No, Deli, you said birthday stream and new alliance to boot. Are you saying you want me in a new alliance, or that I need to be booted from my current alliance?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
I told my daughter that she couldn't join stream tonight just because her homework's not done. So I was being a good dad tonight. And her room isn't clean. Oh, that girl. I love her to death, but oh my gosh, is she the queen of procrastination? That doesn't sound like anyone I know at all. Me when I was a kid, probably. Yep, totally legit. Oh, all the things. Pizza for dinner. What kind? Where from? I had, like, my wife bought me these little popcorn chicken. Excuse me, popcorn chicken things. Little did she know that I went to the fridge or the freezer and got these. I stole from the kids. But I got these, what was it, Uncrustables, like those frozen things you have to let sit out for a while, and you've got to kind of let thaw out, and then you can just eat them. Well, I didn't let thaw because I didn't have time, so that was yummy. But it didn't have peanut butter or like jam inside. It was just chocolate. Who sells like that to kids? Well, it's not the healthiest choice, but we don't exactly live in a culture that thrives on the healthiest treats and snacks and stuff for everyone anyways. Level 70 polys. Oh my goodness, bud, that is crazy. My Revenant is one upgrade. I think I might have it tomorrow. One upgrade from tier 9. Yeah, so I think I'm up there in my alliance as far as Revenants go. But super jelly. Speaking of jelly jams and all those wonderful treats. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That is true. I remember when I was a kid that, I guess I'm admitting this on live air, I would stuff underneath my bed. And sometimes it was on accident, I'm sure. I'd like to say it's 100% on accident, but no, it wasn't. But anyways, and then it would take me like all day on a Saturday, literally all day. I would pull stuff out one thing at a time and put it away. And yes, I've caught her putting stuff underneath her bed or behind her dresser or something. So, too far from the tree, yeah, that's 100% legit. Yep. Lord, you got DiGiorno, ho. Oh, DiGiorno, Lord, that is some good stuff. Now you have to share, though. You can't just throw that in chat and not share. I expect it to be FedExed, overnighted, or since we're in the world of Star Trek, I expect you to beam up to the Enterprise and back down right here. Oh, you know what I need to do is I need to set up like a, I don't know, maybe not. It'd be fun to set up like another camera that could look at like my desktop if I was doing anything here, building anything or whatever. I have to think about that. That could be fun. I'm always trying to think of fun things, so there you go. Doing a poly right now, huh? Played so last week. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, my wife's got all sorts of things underneath our bed. Like, she's put all sorts of like containers that hold like bags when we go on a trip and all this kind of stuff in there. So there's not much room to put anything underneath the bed. I pretty much can't do that. Deli, you're sore. Been doing yard work the last 2 weeks. Got much. Oh, mulch delivered. And been wheel bearing around the yard. There goes Quad. That's pretty cool, Deli. A lot of work, Deli. Wow, that is so yard work, huh? Just getting ready for spring, I guess. Nice, man. Nice. Nice indeed. Oh no, I accidentally played the... Sorry, everyone. I can't change it now. Alright, there we go. Now let's get rid of that transition so it doesn't happen again. What was your... Oh, do I want to be gray? Like a gray Jedi? That would be interesting and cool. What do you mean by gray? Dun, dun, dun. Let's change up the background here. All right, lights. I still need to figure out how to make it for a redeem so you all can change the color of lights if you want to in the background. Let's go with... No. Ooh, where's the one where we can do it to the music? I think there's one that goes with the music. Nope, nope. Where is it? Where is it? Alright. Oh, there, I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, bother. We're just gonna go with this one. Yep, change it up. Oh! Scopely string is dynamic. Absolutely. Scopely, let's see. Oh yeah, season 3. Okay, okay. That makes sense now. I actually, oh, I don't know, Dav. I really struggle with Wheel of Time. I watched the first season, but getting into any of the other seasons were just... Oh, I don't know. What do I say? There were just so many inconsistencies with the book that were major. Like, Nynaeve, who was it? She raised someone from the dead. At like someone had died and she brought them back to life. I'm like, she's not even a novice, and you have her bringing people back from the dead. In the books, they you kidding me? In the books, like, it's an impossible feat. You can't raise someone back from the dead, and you have someone that's not a novice doing that? What are you doing to me? Oh yeah, it was rough. Second got better. Okay, okay. Yeah, catch that, Swanna. Go get it! Go get it. I don't know. So they're in the 3rd season now, huh? I kind of tried dealing with it in the 1st season, but I just... After the 1st season and so many things were so wonky, I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. Rabbit season or duck season? Well, I always was a fan of duck hunts, so can we say duck season? Are you talking about where I'm at? Because I'm not much of a hunter. The 3rd is doing pretty good. Well, good to hear. Okay, well, so here's the real thing, Dav. Is it worth watching? Like, were there major, like, I just wonder how they fix stuff like that. It's like they completely screwed up the story. Moraine lost her her connection to the One Power. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Ugh. I don't know. I'm such a big fan. Maybe that's my problem. You need to set up red to be red alert with Scopely nonsense. Yeah, you know, Cran, I think there's a way I can actually set up so you all can do redeems with channel points of some sort, so and you can choose the colors. That might be kind of fun. That might be kind of fun. So I'll have to try and play with that. Just listen. Good to see you, Steve. Hopefully you're doing well. We're just hanging out and chatting for now. Just hanging out and chatting for now. Yep. A different spinning of the wheel. It's a telling of the wheel, not the telling. Oh, I like that. That's a good way to look at it, guys. Upset they messed around with the hunt for the horn. Ooh, I haven't gotten to that, right? Because that wasn't in... Oh, wait, Fall Dar. They kind of... I don't think they... Yeah, okay. Hunt for the horn has got to be in the second or third season, I guess. Neo killed Loyal in the last episode of season 1. Yeah, just all this stuff. I love that we're finding out about Wheel of Time fans. Yeah, and for those who haven't known me as long as Dav, my original name in Star Trek, my character, or my player name, I guess, was Padden Fane. Kind of down a dark path there. And Dav swears I rated him once. And I don't remember, but you know, it's possible. It's possible. But then I switched to, when I went to different Alliance, I switched to, this is when I left Defy on Server 21. I changed my name, just wanted a new start, so I changed it to Ran Dragon. Had that name for a long time. For those who have watched our streams on Final Fantasy XIV, you know, my character name there is Ran Dragon. I haven't changed that. I don't remember if there's a way to change the names there, honestly. But I've always been a fan. Like, my Chocobo in Final Fantasy XIV is named Satan Cleanse, and all my retainers have, like, Tom Merlin, Matt Cawthorn. I have a little number of the characters' names as my retainers, or lackeys that I send out and gather materials and do things for me. So, yeah, big Wheel of Time fan here. So, you guys ever want to chat Wheel of Time? Throw it in the chat. I love Wheel of Time. In fact, I don't always get the chance to respond, but Dav, I always love when you send me memes. I always read them. I always read them, get a good chuckle, and move on the rest of my day. So if I don't have the chance to respond, just know I always read those. Oh no, Swan escape. Well, maybe next time, everyone. Just got the Sompex. It's really nice and powerful. Nice, Steve. Nice. Yeah, work on that ship and tear it up. It's. I remember when I got my rare ship, it was a lot of fun. I ended up going with the Sanctus at that level, but yeah, lots of fun, so enjoy it. They changed the order of the story. They kind of said they were going to, like, not to expect it in chronological order with the books, right? Did they fix the Alliance tab? What was wrong with it, bud? I don't remember there being a problem, per se. You have to let me know. I don't know, I'm not sure if someone else took it up or not, ask you. I abandoned my Padden Fane. I abandoned my history as Padden Fane, and only Dav reminds me of it often in stream. Yeah, you do find some funny ones, Dav, you do. Oh, you sharing with Samo? Awesome. You know, maybe we should make like a Wheel of Time channel on, more than just memes. But anything Wheel of Time related, maybe we should make a channel. What do you think, Dav? Oh, Samo loves Wheel of Time. See, Samo, we got so much in common. Didn't even, so much that we like Stargate, Wheel of Time, but we're all big nerds here, so. Be proud of my nerdom. That's right. Wasn't a fan of being picked on in high school as a nerd, but now I just gosh darn don't care. I was mad that Min was an old lady, not a tomboy. Yeah, Min was a little different than I expected as well. The Alliance tab will short the game out. I've never had that. So when you go to Alliance, I've never had a problem with the Alliance tab. And then even going in through here, Alliances seems fine. So I don't know. Good. Don't know. Could be fun. Maybe we'll have to do that then. Wheel of Time channel. Make my notes here. I got one of these pilot G2 pens, and it's kind of not the easiest to write with. It kind of smears. I was Delimeyer, then I was Delimeyer, and later on I went by Delimeyer. Yeah, the change to Grand Admiral Hunter came after Ran Dragon just because I wanted to match. And it was a good decision, I think, because I wanted to match so people would recognize me in game. And I can't tell you the number of times we've been doing incursions and someone from the other server will ping me and say, "Hey, are you the Grand Admiral Hunter with a YouTube channel?" Why, yes I am! Yes I am! Feel free to watch those videos, but join us on stream. A common story, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Raw here from server 131. Well, welcome on in, Doms. How's it going? Or do I call you Raw? I guess I can call you Raw if I remember. When your name says Doms, though, I'm going to struggle with that if I need to call you Raw. But welcome on in. I'm happy to see you and happy to see anyone from YouTube. I've been trying to just get the word out more about me live streaming on YouTube as well since, for the last few months I've been dual streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. Just glad to interact with more people. I love it. There's no place like home. I don't have my Stargate shirt on today, but it's one of my favorite to wear. It fits well. It looks great. Yep, absolutely. Oh goodness, what the heck is going on in game? Let me see here. Probably ought to find somewhere and do some events here, huh? No, I'm just a member of the Alliance, Steve. In fact, I've told my Admiral, I've told him, just so you know, I love to help. I'll help out as many people as I can, but I just don't want to get in the politics of being, over an alliance or managing stuff, dealing with the paperwork. I mean, who wants to deal with the paperwork? Not to mention, with me making YouTube videos and me streaming, I really don't have time to manage an alliance. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I just don't have time. Heck nah. I love it, Samo. I do. Yeah, when I left Defy, and I came over to the alliance I'm at now, I was actually asked right off the bat, and I said, "Nope, not for me. No, sir. Don't even ask again." All right, I'll try and remember that, Ra. I'll try and remember that. The older I get, though, the less I remember up here. Lottery winner goals. Oh, yeah. Hey, Askew, have you played any more Final Fantasy XIV? How's that going? See, and Dav, I didn't even want Commodore or anything on that.
Best friends. Yep.
You were working karate in the garage?
Yep.
Rabid Pickles! Let's call you Raw. Or Rabid? Thanks for the follow. Rabid, thanks for the follow. Let's see here. Been 2 alliances. I've been a couple, but most of the time it's been merges. I've usually been pretty loyal. Deli. I'll just plug for a pillow really quick. How's it going tonight, Rabbit? Hopefully you're doing well. I love seeing those those custom alerts I made work. Oh, looks like Samo and Rabbit know each other. You got the same problem at your age. Yeah, I get you, Raw. Maybe if I say your name enough when I see Doms, maybe my brain will remember it going forward. You never know. Imagine real life decades ago, once I did that, I made sure to never repeat that mistake. Well, I appreciate the comms officer unofficially in my Discord too. Pickles. Samo's queen. That's right, Rod. That's right. I remember now. Yeah. Yeah, we're always trying to find out different crews to test. I thought I would just try. I thought, you know, my Enterprise D can go the whole time in the Mirror Universe. So I tried with, who is it? I've got As Strange New Worlds, Pike, Hemmer, and Sam Kirk. And I thought, well, let's pull off Sam Kirk. Just thought, you know, let's just see how it goes. And I put on 511 for the loot boost, and I thought I could try that for, you know, just for rep. But there's also Fel, and once he gets teared up, mine's not quite there yet. But anyways, Enterprise only lasted about half my time in the Mirror Universe, so... Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. But Sam Kirk, yeah, definitely an awesome officer to have there. Hey, Lloyd, just hanging out, chilling, talking Star Trek Fleet Command. How you doing, bud? What's new with you? Forbidden donut. Totally, John. Totally. Yeah, the Enterprise D did amazing. I can hit in the 68 max Enterprise. I can hit in the 68 level system with that crew, so I can definitely hit for the whole time and get some really awesome rep grinding in when I have time. But also, it's good just to take the Enterprise D because it's my best ship that has that big of a cargo. And so I can go there, even if I don't have time, I take just like 5 minutes to go to the 68 system and out to stock up on parts. So it's a great thing to keep up on my turn-ins. Dab, you don't know what alliance Floyd is in. Shameful. Shameful. The Shattered Wisdom leaderboard, huh? Do I even want to look? Okay, let's go look, everyone. Dilly wants to show off, and I'm happy to oblige. Shattered Wisdom. Oh my goodness! Look at that, everyone! Look at that crazy score! Oh my goodness. Can't even believe that, Deli. That's awesome, bud. Way to go. That's what you get for being able to smash all those big targets with Pillow, huh? Totally, man. Totally. Yep, I agree, Raw. Enterprise E is fantastic. I was able to... what was it? I think I took Chapel off my below decks and added Alonzo Freeman just for a little bit of rep boost. One thing that I haven't done successfully is because I gave up on the Amalgam Refinery long ago because I just couldn't keep up with everything in the game. I didn't have... I ran out of the rep boosting... what you call it, exocomps. So I'm starting to collect those again and use those when I can. So that's one thing I'm a little bit shy on, but otherwise I would be popping one of each one and just going to town. You know what I mean? Just going to town. You tried 70s yesterday, definitely can't last there for 30 yet, but I'm not maxed yet. I haven't been able to, with my Enterprise, go the whole time on the 70s. They hit pretty hard. So... if anyone can figure that out, let me know.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Woohoo! Welcome on in, CDB and crew. How we doing tonight? I'm totally gonna lose track of chat now. And thank you, Tavmoza, for the follow. That is really awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wish that I had a better cargo capacity for my Enterprise D. Honestly, I really do. Just like even the G6 ships really suck. Aw, thank you for the resub. That's 3 months at tier 1 for sub for 3 months at tier 1. I apologize. Total of 5 months retro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The stream streak begins now. Let's go! Yeah, me too, Sam. I can't wait to get the Protector up that high as well. I want to say with Grush I can get to the 700 warp range systems. I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure I have to have Grush. What level is mine? Let's look real quick. Protector. Alright, let's go with Explorer. There we go. It was probably the beginning and I just scanned right past it. So tier 10, yeah, 677 warp. So almost. But I can send into the upper level systems, the 700 level systems with Grush on to do mining in the Omega area, I guess we'd call it. So yeah, totally. Got awesome hull regen with research, mirror, and PQ below decks. Awesome. Yeah, I need to get some more of that mirror research, but that stuff's hard to get. I'm kind of working towards the isolytic at the end, so working on it. So everyone that came over from the raid, how was the raid? Or sorry, the raid was awesome because you came to my stream. How was the stream? Does anyone ever just like see words and they read that even though their brain wants them to say something else? It's some form of dyslexia probably. I just said dyslexia. Oh goodness, dyslexia. Admiral's on one tonight, isn't he, everyone? Oh, Fox, how's it going? CDB, tell me all the things. Tell me how things are. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, good reminder. Thanks, CDB. Please refresh your browsers. I appreciate the reminder. Appreciate it. You can get there at tier 12. Well, you're ahead of me, so I have a couple more tiers. I wondered if, because I think I've researched or maxed the warp range research for the in the Mirror Universe tree for the Protector, but yeah, still need to get up at least another level or so. Nice. Can kill there, but not the whole time yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, we all want to be high, huh, Rabbit? Oh, I got mine when it first came out. Bought it so I could show off the ship, with my YouTube winnings. So appreciate everyone that supports me there, can help me make some content. But yeah, I just been slow rolling it, trying to get my Protector leveled up as well. Oh, Askew, I did. Thank you for sending those to me. I have not yet. I haven't unlocked that yet, but it's good to know. It really is. So I've been working on some of the other favors. I wanted to get the Apex Shred and some of the efficiency ones first. So I'll be working on those, getting those next. Mystexia, of course. Yep, that's me. That's me tonight, Deli. Just doing the RNG game on Find That Officer. Oh, nice! Found a content creator. That's cool. I miss having been able to see that on your stream. Then you have to tell me all about that. Helped Siggy with Zindy loop / grind. Well, that grind was pretty difficult at first. It's gotten easier as I've gotten stronger ships, but then if you're talking about in the token systems, that's a whole nother thing, huh? Yeah, I made some videos about that, so lots of videos trying to help people out. So, are you saying you helped Siggy, or do we need to talk about that loop a little bit? Out of the game for 8 months. Can you tell me what the heck a Chimera is and how to launch one? Okay, so John, that's a good question. So if you open up your events, let's see here. Where is it? I think it's the turn-ins here. So if you go to your, if you hit the Fatu Cray and then you come to this Fatu Cray scrap exchange, you'll be given some directives. And I think you need 100 to launch one of those Armada things. They're called invading entities. So if we zoom out, these areas that have, depending upon where you're at in the game, these have these yellow like things with flags with skulls on them. That's where you can hit the Fatu Cray. And you're going to get more loot by hitting hostiles, so you want to go to the highest level system that you can to hit those. And then you'll be able to turn that in for the directives. And then what you do is you come all the way up over here to this green area, and you can hit hostiles here. Now, one thing that's worth noting, John, is that you can't, they're not armadas per se. They're called invading entities. And so your typical, like, regular crews, like 5-6 Con, will not work. There's specific officers that just won't work if they say, like, armada or hostile sometimes in the description. The first crew that I started using, what was it? I think 5 of 11 for the mitigation as captain, and then I went with Lorca as an officer and Con, because those 3 worked. You can also, the Voyager officers also seem to work below decks, so I'm just trying to keep it really simple talking about crews here. So below decks, I don't know how well you've been able to work on your below deck officers for the Voyager crew, like think B'Elanna Torres, Harry Kim, Neelix, those all work below deck. So I mentioned putting Lorca on the bridge, but if you happen to have a maxed B'Elanna Torres, or you might be able to get away with it level 4, you can put her below deck to cause the hull breach as well. So there's some different crews that have come out since then that work well, but you just want to be careful with your crewing here. And one thing we ought to mention too is that these are hazard systems, John. So when you go into one of these systems, you're going to take damage for every second or minute or whatever. That basically, the longer you're in there, the more hull damage you're going to take just from being there. And so you want to go in, you can buff with like Cerritos or whatever before you actually go to the system, and then you can go in and hit the hostile, hit the invading entity and then get out. So I don't know if that helps, John. Looks like we have some people who have been throwing in some comments, like Deli's throwing in some crews down there. I think there's some good comments there. I'll get through them here. Let's see. Going to 50, going to the G5 area. Awesome, Rabbit. Well, if we can help with any questions or anything, let us know. But it's always exciting to get to a new tier in the game, a new grade of ships and materials and all that stuff. Let's see. Basically, all the officers in Star Trek Fleet Command and Content Career are assigned to 0. Currently, the collective is looking... Strange New World Spock. Okay, cool, CDB. Awesome. Yeah, it's always good to kind of go over stuff like that. It's interesting that, have a loop and then it takes a while for people to unlock content, or like John, they, leave the game and come back and they're like, okay, what is this and how do I do it? Scopely's never really had a great, you take 6 months off and how do you get back into the game? Ship blueprints and other things, stuff like that. So, let's see here. Retro, remind me, for Xindi, we want to avoid critical officers. That's right, Retro, unless you have the critical floor favor max, and then you're okay. And you also want to, if you don't have that critical favor max, you want to watch out for forbidden tech that might increase your critical chance. So watch out for that too. Ike Janeway Khan. Okay, there you go. Good crew suggestion. Deli always has good crew suggestions. with Explorer Faction. I'm off to bed. Thanks for looking after the collective for me, Grand Admiral Hunter. You bet, bud. Have a good night. I know it's early there, bud. Good to see you. That's true. That's true. Early levels are not hazard. So, what is it? Is it 52? See, this one here has a hazard on it, so you know which ones are hazard. You can click on it. 52 looks like where it starts. So, if you're not going 52 plus, you don't have to worry about hazards. But once you start going to the 52 to 62 range, you will have to worry about the hazard. Is the temporal incursion directives I need? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. They should. Is that what they're called, chat? I can't remember. There's just too many darn things in this game. These green-looking things with a skull on it. I wish I could find it in inventory easy. I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm going to start from the bottom because I have no clue where it's at and there's no search function. Blue particle. Ooh, I have 3 starts. Cool. I think I just didn't quite have. So it's these blue particle accelerators to launch attacks against the Ceres invading entity targets. Temporal incursion directives. Are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about these? So good clarifying point. So I apologize, John. I assumed you were talking about the Ceres entities because it's the Ceres event that's going on right now. If I zoom out and we go over here, you have these armadas or these invading entities over here. They're the Krenim. The Krenim, okay? So the Krenim are the ones that you're probably talking about for the temporal incursion directives, and those you source by going to the DTI faction, and you can get 1 start a day right here. So that's where you're going to need to go, John, if you want to get these directives to launch these armadas. You're also going to want, and tell me if this is too much or if you already know this, John, but you're going to want to claim these exocomps here. And then what I learned from chat actually recently was that these applies charge state to enemies in battle, and these do the static state, but there's a favor in here, or favors. Let's look at this one, for example. Increases base damage when the opponent has a static state. So you can actually pop both of these, and it will help you do extra damage, and then you can hit whatever hustle or whatever type you want. Now, I haven't unlocked the new relativity yet. I'm still working on that. But that, John, is what we're talking about here for hitting these. And I believe these are still invading entities. And so similar crew types for these as what we just talked about with the Ceres invasion type entities. So hopefully that helps. Yep. I agree, Tavmoza. Sorry. Tavmoza, I agree. Just be aware that, 51, I think that 51 is where you can actually start getting, uncommons in your refinery. But I agree, if you want to sit at 50 and just kind of collect things, then that is absolutely great. Menelon, good to see you. I don't think I've seen you in chat for a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong. But good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, I do like using I'm gonna say Jason Nesmith. Just trying to remember his first name. That's right, Ross. So I do like using Nesmith, and I like using Gwen on my bridge in those armadas. I always struggle with the other officer slot. So yeah. But using Tully is another good option if you don't have those officers. I like that Jason Nesmith and Deli, if you're still around, I'd love your input as a top-level player and someone that's really good at understanding the details of this game. But where is Nesmith? Where are you hiding? Right there. Ooh, I've almost gotten to next tier. Slowly. I like that as captain, he decreases the invading entity's shield mitigation by 30%. So I like putting him as captain. Never surrender. He increases some apex barrier. Ooh, when fighting hostiles. But it's the main reason I put him as captain is really for this here. And then Gwen DeMarco increases isolate cascade damage against armadas and invading entities. So kind of punching, increasing how much you're punching quite a bit there. Good point you can get from the 7 and 30-day chess. Awesome. Nope, I had no clue about either of them. I got enough of the directives to run one of the Chimera things. Probably punched too low, but at least it worked. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can just keep trying as you get more directives, and as things go by, you'll kind of find a sweet spot where you're like, okay, these are the level that I can hit. So 50 for about 6 months. Coverage research. Yep, getting blueprints, that can be helpful. Some people like sitting there. We're not, according to some other streamers, we're not supposed to call it camping, but strategic waiting points. I don't care what anyone else says. You want to call it camping, I'm fine with that. Nesmith, Gwen, 5. DJ, Dajash, yep. Tully Khan is my Krenim setup. I like that. Yeah, I should probably put 5 on my when I'm doing the Saris, though. That's a good point. Ooh, Soren. Soren is a really PvP officer, right? So, not my forte, but maybe Deli has some suggestions on using Soren. I just don't delve into the PvP very much. But he's applying burning. So I think that he's going to significantly increase your apex barrier. He's probably going to work well on a battleship that increases its abilities by, if its ship's abilities are triggered by burning. So, yeah. If you have full GQ synergy, you get full shield bypass. Nice, Lloyd. Okay. So that's something to consider. And I think it's always a struggle, or I shouldn't say struggle. I think you need to juggle or try and understand, what can you hit? And if you can add a loot crew officer to help you get more loot on a certain target, I always go for that, especially if you're hitting armada targets. But I guess it kind of depends on where you're able to hit. You might be able to hit a higher level target with a better crew to get more, to get higher loot if you can punch up. So it's kind of just something you can play with, but I agree. Got all my specialty ship ops locked, or materials locked, then went to 53 as fast as possible. Yep. Don't stay. I like that. Jump, save and jump if you can. DTI faction store is no joke. Yeah, I wish I could do more with that faction store, honestly. One thing I do, I've done really well this lately, is I've been trying to juggle, I want to get back to this pulling these on a more regular basis. The Syndicate XP here for me is crazy. And if I save it and there's a Syndicate event, it pretty much makes so I can get to the second tier. So, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Sean, how's it going? I haven't seen anything. If anyone else has seen or heard anything, please let us know. But sorry, Sean, I haven't heard anything. I've been kind of busy lately, but I don't know if Scopely's made any kind of announcement on the auction this weekend. I wonder if I can see any kind of announcement.
Hold on tight.
Last, let's see here. Looks like the last announcement I see is about this question and answer thing. I don't see one. Let's see. I'm going to go back a couple of messages, but I don't remember seeing anything on that. So they'll for sure have something. They'll have someone. They usually do. But I don't know. Sorry about that. Wish I had more information for you. Oh, you got into tier 2. Okay. Those crews for PvP like Soren and Starfleet Q are too specific to be viable. I've always struggled, Deli, with like really understanding I don't know, like where people can actually use them when they're so specific. So I agree with that. You know, I want to be able to hit multiple ship types, not have to say, okay, I can only hit explorers or whatever. So every enemy use hull breach always on every ship, either below deck or as long as all members and officers. Crit chance, yep, I agree, Ra. I loved all that information. Hull breach increase your critical damage, critical chance. Those critical builds have been proven to be very effective in the game. That's interesting, Lloyd. That's interesting. So, using one ship to basically make it so you can punch all the way through. Picard, Bev, Gwen to punch. Interesting. Good strategy. Hey, Lexel. How's it going tonight? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. You want to keep working on that ACC, don't you, Askew? Yeah, that can be a bottleneck for a lot of people. That is true. And after, what is it? I think after 50, yeah, after 50, the polls for like your epic and your rare boxes in the Alliance store are actually pretty awesome. They are pretty helpful for the rare cores you need to upgrade your ACC. So yeah, for sure, Luxel. I love getting the Syndicate there. I might start pulling it again on a daily basis. I was trying to save my credits to get. I still have a way to the Temporal Director, but I was saving them so I could do these disruption ones for the static and the charge. But I was able to get those done, and so I may start pulling it in. Yeah. Well, it looks like we have ads coming in, everyone. If you don't have a sub in Twitch, you're gonna get ads for 3 minutes. So just so you know, it's coming. Building the Dideritics. Oh, I'm building my Dideritics as well. Yeah, I wanted to finish my third epic, so I'm building that. But I was going to save it till next month, so we'll see. Creme time weapon to max out many artifacts. Oh yeah. Try to remember, I've got mine up a little bit. I spent some of my stuff on that, so that is helpful. And Lexel's right, some ships do go quite a bit with that burning. So it's good to have burning on your ship. Fill the rest below decks with Bell, Torres, Harry, Kim, Neelix, yep. Star Research, love it, Ra, love it. Love all that. Artifacts, impactful, love it, love it. Only 54k rare Armada tactical cores and then get ACC. You'll get there. You'll get there, Tav. You'll get there for sure. Just keep working on it. Nice, Sean. Yeah. I didn't get mine right away because I just wanted to make sure I had enough credits for my next ship as I was progressing. So yeah, figured it was about time to just finish them off and have something else to spend on for spend events, you know? I've actually been pushing to my next ops, but I just don't have the materials to do it this month. So next month, maybe. Next month, maybe. We'll have to see. You need to re-upload, or not re-upload, I need to recheck Spock's Club, so. With the Krenum Time Weapon, you can pull 12k Temporal Disruptors every day? Was I looking at the right one? Oh. Aren't the Temporal Disruptors, aren't those... Really? Where is it? Where is it? No, it's not Command Center. Artifacts. Really? So you have to have it maxed though, right? Or level, just getting it to level 8. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Interesting. Huh. That's helpful to know. I didn't even think about that. What is mine? Probably like level 2. Also with Krenum Time Weapon Alliance Tournament, it's so easy to do. Yeah, I could see that. Well, let me see where my artifact gallery is at. Alright, everyone, that is a great tip. So, getting the artifact gallery up to level 60, so it's going to be for higher level players, but I'm going to look into that, absolutely. I love that. And where you pull, get converted into disruptors, huh? I've actually been looking at the other artifacts, trying to get those up to 8 to get more of those as well, so... yeah, something to work on. So, thank you. Is that TOS Kirk? The greatest character in the history of Star Trek is almost completely useless for anything but away missions. Yeah, I only use him on away missions as well, John. Yes, although I almost don't even send him on the one to get the away team credits anymore, because I don't need them. Like, I can't use them at my level. Like, I can't get ship blueprints. I could get lower level ships, I guess, but... I don't know, that seems wasteful. Wow. I pulled with the watch too since early this month's over 400. Okay, Lloyd, so I think, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at those and see if I can maybe get those to 8. Good point. Wow, okay. So, yeah, the more temporal disruptors, the better. Oh, you don't get any deli? Huh. So, Lloyd, what they're saying is, you know, if you go into your... And tell me if I'm misunderstanding this, but when you max, like, these temporal artifacts here... and as you get shards, like, for example, when I've gotten these to, like, level 8, I can then trade them in for temporal disruptors, okay? And so what Lexel is saying here, and I don't see... I mean, where do you pull the... yeah, they turn yellow. So, Lexel, where do you pull, or where do you see or what you get? Like... how do you know you're getting the 12,000? Is it just looking at your inventory when you've pulled that? The DTI store. Okay, so when you pull that, when you pull this right here, you get temporal artifacts or whatever they're called. Temporal disruptors. Sorry, temporal disruptors. So Lloyd, what we're hearing here is that. Oh, and I don't think. Where do you get the time weapon from? But anyways, when you max them, you can then trade in here and get a bunch of temporal disruptors. Hmm. So that's interesting. So I'll have to start looking at that next time. Well, I'm gonna have to think about it because I'm low on. Like I have to manage my credits, obviously. But getting shards shouldn't hurt me right now, right? Okay, tell me. I think I can pull these without repercussions. Let me show you the LRN. I always call them the Q continuum muscles. Saying it wrong, I'm sure. But right, if we go over here, right here. So in this space right here. So you've got, John, you've got like fed space over here, right? But just off to the left here, it starts with this Viridian and it goes all the way through. Full 30K banked up static credits. I really need to get the relativity, Lexel. I'm about halfway there, though. About halfway. But for those who don't know, I bought me a groovy guitar with some of my YouTube money. So thanks to you all, I was able to get me a guitar. I wonder if I can reach it without disconnecting my... There we go. So here's the guitar I bought instead of spending on the game. So I don't regret my purchase at all. I'm taking lessons and I'm trying to learn a couple of songs. What is the song that my coach or whatever, my instructor is trying to teach me? He's trying to teach me how to play, where is it? Is it Wildflowers, I think, by Tom Petty? So yeah, I don't have the new ship because of that. And I don't regret it. Oh, you don't have the relativity. Okay, well, cool, Lexel. Me either, as I just said. Yeah, I need to get. I need to do some testing because I just got those favors for extra damage. I don't know if I can do it yet or not, but I've been going to the 64 level system right here. I'm wondering if I can hit in the 66. It seems a little bit outside of my... I don't know, it might be a little too hard. So they're saying to sell the extra shards of the time weapon to get more destructors. Right. Yep, and thankfully it does, Lexel. I'm still working towards that, but I mean, it's a great tip, and it's something I'm going to try. I have to watch for an artifact event. I'm trying to remember if Spots Club will tell you how many artifact shards you need. I'll have to go look at that. But anyways, that's something I definitely think is worth considering, getting that up to 8. So the time weapon... Was there anything? You said something about the stopwatch, didn't you? I don't remember where that's at. I don't remember where I saw that. So if that's another option, that would be great to know. But oh, okay, Ross. You need your artifact gallery to level 67 to update the Krenum time weapon artifact to 11. But I think we have to. That's good to know. But I think just for covering things here, I think we just need to get to 8 to get this loop to work, huh? But I've got mine to 64, but I'm still a couple of ops levels from being able to do that, Ross. So I'll have to work on it, I guess. Ooh, I wonder. I'm gonna save those for now. I'm gonna save them for now. But no promises after stream. Ooh, with your cube and Minerva, you killed 68s, huh? Let's see here. I should try 66s then, Lexel. What crew were you? Oh, Max Fortify and Lorca's Fist. Just thinking here. Because because I have been using Max Fortify. I haven't been using Lorca's Fist, so maybe that's something. I have my I got my Nagvar to 9, so I could tear up my. Should we go try 66? Oh, I don't have Max Fortify. I've got like 2,000 shy. Oh, I'll have to try it tomorrow. I'll try it tomorrow, Lexo. I'll try it 66 tomorrow and see how it goes. But I imagine that the loot is much more as you go up, huh? Although I probably I wonder, Lexo, if you're able to punch up higher because you worked on your Krenum time weapon. You think? Definitely worth considering. Something I need to work on. Max Gary at 70 to 70 Krenum to get Krenum weapon to max. Well, I just got to go 70 then, Deli. I just got to go 70. Killing 70's nice. Oh, nice. You didn't have your time weapon. Okay. Hit 68, so it's gold. Interesting. Oh, Deli, I never told you. I took your advice and I bought that one pack that gives you the items to upgrade, like your command center and the war room. I bought that a little while ago because of your advice. I think it's really proven out to be a good purchase. Giving me more isolytic and slowly getting progress on those buildings. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait though, Lexo. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to wait until I get in Max Fortify, but I am eager to try that. Eager to try that. See, I already have my building up to 36. I would not be near as far, I'm sure, if it wasn't for that. If it wasn't for that, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've been using, I tried a couple different crews on, House of the Rising Sun. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know if I have that on my list. All right, John, good suggestion. House of the Rising Sun. Oh, while I'm at it, let me change the lights up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna give anyone issues here. Ooh, I kind of like the colors on that one. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. House of the Rising Sun, yeah. Let's see how long my list is now. Guitar songs to learn. Oh my gosh, I have so many. House of the Rising Sun. I'm up to 48 songs I want to learn now. I've got so many. Oh. Well, I love all the feedback. Talking about the guitar, thanks, John. I love all the feedback. Lex and Deli, Raw, Lloyd, everyone. I love all the feedback. I'm really gives me some things to think about, trying to do better in my gameplay. And hopefully it's helpful to someone that might be watching or watches this later, or maybe someone that's lurking. This is great info. This is great info. Actually worth making a video about if I can get my building up to that level, or not my building, but get my artifact up to that level. Yeah, I need to keep working on that building though. How many days is it? I probably should save that for event though, right? I mean, that's 9 days. But probably worth it to get those artifacts leveled up. It's a good investment. So I'll have to think. They usually have events for spending those, like tournament time has some. Sometimes I think they'll have an event for some of that stuff. Find the joy, that's what it's about. Okay. Ship I uses on Enterprise D. Janeway, Dr. Dajash for the extra shots, I'm guessing. Yeah, I think right now on the 64s, I can take out, and I've been taking my Negvar, which is tier 9, and I've been taking my Cube, which is 14, and I've been hitting the 64s and I can hit 4 of them. Like, I usually wait 4 days, and then I go do 1 max fortify and knock out a bunch. I'm starting to wonder. Anyways, had a moment there where I was thinking, because I've been spending my max fortify punching up on the the new Borg solos. Seems like I have to decide between the Borg solos and I call them Krenim, but I'm just thinking about this. But I'm not using my max fortify as much on that loop for the new Borg solos, because I can stock up with 1 max fortify for a long time. Of course, that's until I tear it up again, but that's down the road. Okay. I think it's worth... Yeah, I'm going to have to try that tomorrow, Luxel. I think tomorrow I will try doing a max fortify Lorca's Fist. My Lorca's Fist is super weak, though. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to matter, but it's only like level 1. Yeah, I might have to test it out, Luxel, as far as what I can hit there. Because I've just been trying to just punch up as high as I can. But I guess I've kind of gotten to the point where I can take out the 60s pretty easily, actually. I think that's what I've been hitting. So yeah, I might... Maybe it's worth a test. Maybe I should go out and do a Cerritos boost, Cerritos and Titan, and see what happens. Mine is at level 10, and my artifact gallery at 64. You just get no artifacts if you take them from the store. Level to upgrade isn't at right level, so you lose them and get nothing in return. Oh! Okay. Okay, good to know. And Lexel, I did Janeway and Miles DeMarco, huh? I started off with Cisco, Miles DeMarco, and then I tried Chakotay. Who was it? I'm trying to remember. I think it was Chakotay, Janeway. Was it Chakotay, Janeway, DeMarco? Anyways, I tried another crew, but I ended up using the TNG Picard Bev DeMarco and seeing significant improvements in how much damage I was doing. So it's interesting. I might have to try. Maybe we'll do it here. Maybe we'll try it. See what I can punch up with. Tomorrow's stream. There we go. That's not a bad idea, Lloyd. Maybe I'll save it. I'll save it, and then we'll do that. But I'll leave it up to you to remind me, or I'll forget. So Raw, you're saying, I'm just gonna go back to that comment. I thought I understood it, but I don't know. Are you saying that your time weapon is at 10 and your gallery is the same as mine at 64? You just get no artifacts if you take them from the store. What do you mean by take them from the store? Because I don't want to screw things up, so I don't know if I understand that. Sorry. I'm guessing that if you have it to level 8 at least, that you should be able to get the temporal disruptors. You have to convert in the artifact gallery. Is that? Or we're talking the Oh. No, I'm in the wrong place, huh? Yeah, you go into the artifact, convert. No. Oh, that's right. What am I doing? This is the gallery, so you'd have to come in here. So, if you go to temporal restorations, I mean, I don't see that one here. Will it be added here once you have that? That's my thing because I couldn't see it. Will it be added here once you have the temporal or the time weapon? Once you have it to 8, will it be added here? Oh, that's right. Okay, I'm getting confused here. So yeah, taking it to tier 8 and then going to the DTI store. Oh, you don't have the Mark II skin yet? Make sure when you get it that you equip it before you do anything else. Where's my Mark skin? I don't have the Mark 3. I always, yeah, so one thing that I failed to recognize or to do was that this has a base cost efficiency of revenue upgrade parts by 500%, was I didn't unlock it before I upgraded. So that was on me. So for anyone watching, make sure when you do scrap this ship at tier 5 that you unlock the refit before you start upgrading again. Sorry, Raw, I was just misunderstanding. So, yeah, I might have to. Yeah, that was when I bought, so that's why I'm further ahead, I'm sure. Nice. Well, you're almost there. Almost there, Lexel. The 10-day price pack happens same time to G5. Oh, nice. Good timing. It's kind of like comedy, and that's the same. Has the same things in common. That it's all about timing. That comedy, life, and Star Trek Fleet Command. It's all about timing. But yeah, those rewards were awesome. I'm sad that they went away after, you know, after the 10 days or whatever expires. So I guess it's 10 days. No, I get confused sometimes, and I have to. I think I have a pretty good memory, Raw, and everyone else. I try my best, but sometimes with all their areas in the game you have to go, and all these currencies you have to remember, and the names of the ships. Oh, it's just too much. Too much sometimes. But yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. So I'm gonna try. Might as well. We're talking about this. Let's go and do a test. So I think Lexel, I think you were the one that you were talking about the cruise. I'm gonna try, just because it's worked well for me. Let's see. Who did you say again? Janeway? Was it Janeway Miles DeMarco? Okay, pick Bev DeMarco's that's who I've been using. I thought Lexel, I thought you or someone else. I thought it was you. I thought someone said to use someone with Janeway. Oh, I know Lexel, but all I can say is I haven't taken the time maybe to figure out all my below deck crews. I like tailoring that to my situation. So I haven't really yeah, and I think I know now why, but yeah, I'm not a fan of having my below deck. Let's see here. Why don't we add Troy, I think. I just haven't bothered, I guess. Oh, that's right. Okay, we'll switch it up. We'll switch it up. What's her name again? Vale Madrid or something like that? Let me see. Let me get the Defiant. Do I want the Defiant? I think so. Okay, we will change it up. All right, Vale, come on. Let's go do some fun stuff here. So we're gonna do this without Max Fortify. Let's see here. All right, and I need to do my Lorca's Fist, right? All right, come on. Oh, I don't have the warp range. So, oh, I thought you said to use it on this one. Maybe we were. Oh, we were probably talking about. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll turn around. Maybe we were talking about Lorca's Fists when we were talking about the Krenim or something else earlier in chat. I'm learning tonight, and we're going to share this with everyone. It doesn't work on specialist ships with damage bonus. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do some Krenim, everyone, tomorrow. I mean, we'll do our Jackbox games. We usually play Jackbox games. It's really fun, just kind of something fun we do on Thursday nights. But we don't do that until after our first ad break, which is about an hour into the stream. So we could do this near the beginning of the stream tomorrow. That could be fun. Alrighty. All right, you tested it, and it does with Lorca's Fist, huh? Well, only lasts so long anyways. Mine is, I swear mine's only like tier 1 or level 1. I wonder if I should start working on that. I've been working on these over here. Actually, I switched to parts because I got my building up a level. So that is probably where I'll go next, just because I need as much efficiency as I can get. Alright, so let's boost with that one, and boost with that one. Plenty of juice, yes sir! Alright. And yes, hitting the tougher targets with more Apex. Under 75 million on the ship. What? That 20,000 doesn't make a difference, you're saying? Well, I'm hoping, Rowlet, let's just see how well this works. Because, let's see here. Just interested to see how well this works. Trying to save, Raw, I'm trying to save the Titan buff for tomorrow so we can, see about punching up to, like with some Krenums. It'll be interesting to see. What's the worst that could happen? Oh my gosh, that was super easy. Heck yeah! Awesome! Yeah, not gonna need Titan buff at all for this anymore, huh? Alright, so Matthew, to answer your question, I've been saving up for a while, so that's why I haven't done anything with Lorca for a while. My first focus was to get as much of the efficiency research as possible because I felt like that's going to help me in my gameplay. So that's where I focused immediately. But I agree with you that it's something I probably need to work on. Have to look at it again. Where are we at? Which one? This is the Icelandic defense. Do you remember which one? It's Apex. Is there another one you're talking about, Matthew? I'm trying to remember if he has one that increases Icelandic damage. Yeah, it doesn't do much, does it, Lexel? Work on fists to at least 10k. Alright, so I'm missing something then. I'll have to go look at that. Okay, I'm gonna launch this one and then I'll look again. To be over 1,000% efficiency at this point. Those extra points there are doing virtually nothing from Lorca skills or any other efficiency research. So we're looking at...
I got a bad feeling about this.
Don't you, Dav? Don't you? Let's see here. Let's go combatant tree. Oh my gosh! You were so right! Ugh. I was looking for Isolytic. It's been a while since I looked at it because I focused on the efficiency, but I was like, okay, let's get defense. I totally forgot about this. Oh, that would be so helpful, wouldn't it? Okay. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, thank you. So, should I focus on the Isolytic first before I do the fist, or do I do the fist more? Tough Armadas in PvP. Incursion SLB helps so much with Lorca if you're top 10. You're trying to come when your opponent has a sense of your critical hit chance for 1 round. Nice! Yeah, I've done some research, some Isolytic stuff. So I guess that's the question. Where do I focus my next skill points with Lorca? But I can definitely work on those two if you all think that those are good places to put it. But the higher I upgrade Lorca's Fist, the more I can build a... Ooh, we're running low on juice. Do the speed up and activate Lorca at 3-second timer before timer end.
Times get hard, hearts grow cold, but there's a warmth.
We're almost done here.
Family sheltered through the stormy fray. Hands once small.
You're multiplying your damage output. That's why DeMarco generators are so powerful.
Though miles stretch long and bridges burn, family's light forever, it will always return.
Oh, we're getting some serious, like, knocking out some serious targets here, aren't we? This is awesome. But it's good to know because I kind of want to stock up on... where is it? I'm going to the refinery, sorry. Oh, forgot I can do those turn-ins. A mirror universe. No, continuum. 66 million. Nice. Just gonna start the music up again. Well, I'm inclined to get more isolytic then. I do have some decent isolytic, but I tried doing the 62 once and it was like crazy hard. And I think that's probably the point when I need the next evolution of the ship. At least that's my thinking. Tell me if I'm wrong there. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, if I can get some of that, maybe my next PvP experience will be a little bit better. Someone mentioned on my in my Discord about how early on it's hard to do the double pulls. Right now, I'm easily doing the double pulls. What was I going to say? I think once you evolve, what I've been told, and it seems to match what happened when I first started doing the loop, that it was very difficult to max my turn-ins. But I'm hoping that with the crew and everything that it shouldn't be too bad. Let's boost that. Let's boost that. And if I have a stock, hopefully I should be able to double pull for a while. Isolate by unlocking Glavin. After unlocking, you can upgrade it further through temporal restoration. I don't remember Glavin. That's an artifact? Is that an artifact, Matt? Or Matthew? I don't know. I don't remember that one. Maybe it's one because I'm not a big spinner, maybe it's something I just don't remember because I haven't looked at since something like that came out. I have some crit damage are the way to go on Armadas and Hustles these days. Ah, okay. I wonder if it was an artifact. Well, good to know, Della. Yep. We'll be trying to get more ISO then. I'm going to do that through Lorca. I just totally missed those, so that's good to know. And Lex, thanks for that input about it being an artifact. Yeah, Tav, mine is like 1.15 million, something like that. Once you do the tier 10 scrap, which I'm probably going to be doing tomorrow, I think, Deli. I think I'll build the tier mine tomorrow. Max daily pulls is 40 million and poly max pulls 36 million. Oh my gosh! So I will have enough to do it for a couple days. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that, I guess. Wow. So I guess the question is if I should probably save some of these, huh? So, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop after this one, because that's what I need to do. Oh. Yep, you read my mind, Lexel. You read my mind. I'm like, I'm going to need to punch up as high as I can once I tear this thing up. Okay, it's been fun. It's been fun to see what we can do. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay. But how many does that give me?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too, Dav. Me too. Totally screwed up launching all those armadas. But to be fair, it started off with let's see what I can do without max fortified, and then it became this exciting thing of wow, I can do a lot of these. Oh, just like a kid, y'all. I just get so excited and I just run away with things without thinking it through. You can't find the ship in the system? Well, just recall it. There we go. Yeah, I will have to. So I don't remember how many I have left. Continuum. 80 million. So I'll probably have just from that a couple of days of pulls. I remember early when it came out, Deli and me were in stream here and we were live and we were just finding out what crews to hit, and it was the higher level ones that we knew we had to hit. Blood owl! Dang it! I thought the Claw crew would totally make that happen. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I gotta go see the battle report now. Oh. Oh, we'll just leave that one. We'll just leave it for now. Okay, let's go see it now. Let's go see. I just thought, I'll just hit you. I mean, I've got claw. I mean, surely that's enough. Not even close, bud. Not even close. Oh, wipe the floor with me, dude. Totally. Oh, that's funny. I didn't have time to change crews, and I thought I'll just pop you and see what happens. Oh. Oh, nice. Level with the cube 40. 470 polygons, huh? Oh, I would love to hit that high of a level. I totally would. The start box is 8 million? Wow. I'm trying to remember. I'll have to ask around. I can't pillow. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. We don't have that big of a revenue on our team, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Deli, can I just borrow the keys here sometime? I promise I'll return it. Stupid Defiant is stuck at warp. It's like at 0 seconds. Love that. I just love that. Hey, Talkley, how's it going tonight? What's new? You may have missed it, but Dav just schooled me in the art of PvP. Oh, it's funny, it's funny. Oh, you're just grinding tonight? Fair enough, fair enough. What you hitting tonight, huh? You hitting some Mirror Universe or something else? Oh, just put some dilly in it? For some dilly for deli? Put some dilly in for deli. Well, we had fun testing my my ship. Now let me just check. I'm pretty sure. Ah, new solo waves, awesome. I found I was able to finally beat the upper level. I had to buff the Cerritos to do it, but I was able to do it. See, 67. I need 20k more. That's one turn in. So tomorrow will be an expensive morning. Tier 14, 6.5 billion. Oh, nice. That would be so nice. Yeah, I ended up doing just the Cerritos. I did try doing a max fortify with it as well. I think I might need it, but then I ended up not. So it's just, yeah, just have to kind of test it out and see what you can do, huh? See what you can max out, and obviously the higher level you can hit, the more credits you're gonna get. What events do we have today, everyone? Away teams, we can do that, right? Wonder. Don't know. Yeah, I maxed out the Apex Shred, so I felt like that was a good investment. Ooh, I got a critical on that. Oh, but that wasn't an epic, huh? I'll just do this one. Yeah, I may need to look that up, honestly. That's a good point, Luxel. It's a good point. I love the community comes together on some of that stuff, you know what I mean? Hey, gamer, good to see you. How's it going tonight? What's new? What's going on tonight? Going good? Good to hear. Good to hear. Just doing some events, hanging out, and learning and growing stronger with these fine people here. Apparently my Defiant's going to be stuck forever at Warp, so I won't be using that ship ever again. Oh, you didn't touch Apex Shred, huh? I just thought it was needed, and I thought I might need it to hit the targets I was working on, so I ended up maxing those. One thing I've been contemplating, though, is that I've got all these other favors I've never touched. Or haven't maxed, I should say, and they cost a lot of credits. So I guess these operation ones. So question is, should I max those? I'm tempted to do it just because the completionist in me says so. But I don't know, that's a lot of credits. I could spend that on Sloan. You know what I mean? Delhi gets about 19 million per each, 70, 3.2, so full pull roughly every 2. Nice, okay. Takes Road round 1 with Speed Crew. Fair enough, Lexel. Fair enough. Mine were a little bit harder than that when I went to the 60s. It's oh, what's it called? It's like Ninja something. What is it called? Let's see here. Social Stream Ninja. I had to get it to combine my chats because I dual stream to both Twitch and YouTube. Because I didn't want to have 2 different windows for each, group. And so initially I got it for that, but yeah, it's got some fun little things to make chat bubble look kind of fun. So kind of fun. They definitely help gamers thinking they don't not worth it. Yeah, the completionist in me is kind of talking pretty loud right now. But I don't know. I don't know. Deli, you think they're junk, so I should just skip it? I'm always trying to bully people. Don't you know that's my MO? Dav, you've been throwing up the sounds but not talking in chat. Good to see you at least give me some smack. Did I have to hit some sense, knock some sense into you? Like I had to let you destroy my Gowron's ship in order to come out of hiding? Lexel has almost no Section 31 favors high. Okay. Oh, look at that. Dav dropping the mic now. There you go, Deli. He wants you over in RZT. Let's make that happen. Pillows empty slots. He throws it right back at you. One of these days you might convince me, Deli. I love the persistence, but mostly I just love you hanging out here and all that you bring. All that you bring to the table. Okay, I've almost maxed the field repairs, which the completionist in me is doing it, but it almost feels like it's wasteful. But I've almost maxed my field repairs for the neg bar. Is field repairs really something I should be focusing on, everyone? I'm thinking that when I go up in ops, that did someone say that the field repairs for the rare ships are going to be there? And should I focus on that, or should I forget field repairs and work specifically on just like my cube and farming with my cube? Well, I've had a lot of value, Lexel, with my field repairs, at least for my Enterprise, because it lets me hit 68s for the full window in the Mirror Universe. But for the Nagvar, I feel like it's been a waste. I'm doing it just to finish it because I started down the path, but I mean, I only have a couple more days worth. So let's see here. Get about cube field repairs. The only what are cube field repairs? Where are cube field repairs going to show up here? Like, do they have it anywhere, or is that like a buy only option for cube field repairs? I wonder if it's my isolytic. Okay. Wonder what the bug that is bugging out the event winner always showing totally in beer. I don't know. I've had where I've had to reset the gamer in order to get it for when it keeps showing me announcements like that. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but it is annoying if you keep getting a notification. I hear you there. 1,000 wheeled kits rather than 250 on the cube. Ouch. Okay. For G6, yeah. Do 30 minutes to the Deredics. I wonder, Lexel, if it's research, is it maybe my isolytic that needs to be worked on? But if I get to around in the 68 system, I want to say it's around 17 minutes or so, 17 or 18 minutes, and I have to use a field repair on my Enterprise D, which is maxed, and I'm using Strange New Worlds Pike, Hammer, and Sam Kirk. But yeah, I have to get it. Maybe it's my isolytic, but mine I haven't been able to do the 70 level system yet. To buy, okay. Let's see, Agony. Yeah, I've got the Agony. I've got the Agony booth on my ship. And I've got I think the Metron Cascade on that one. But I need to hit higher level. I think Q's trials. Let's see here. In order to be able to tier up those anymore. Oh, that's right. I put this on here for some extra isolytic. So maybe that's my problem. Trying to remember. Maybe I'll switch to Metron. Well, but the Metron Cascade. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, gamer. That is annoying, though. I'll have to look at it again. I wasn't able to quite finish those. But you're saying... Well... Yeah, and with Janeway, right? Let's see here. You maxed out with a 1.7 billion Enterprise, huh? Oh, looks like we've got ads. Oh, dang, I'm loving this conversation. I don't know if Lexel, if you're in ads at the moment. My computer says ads are running now.
Stars align in eerie silent shadows, haunted glance. Vigilance your only stance, a rev will claim your only chance. He's a legend, he's a fear. Tales of loot that disappear. Keep your eyes open wide.
Oh, that's just sick, Deli. That's awesome. Oh. Well, we could do a Pike Monroe Chen. But I wonder if I need more isolytic. Shadows fall. Let me look. So the agony booth. I think if I hit the eye here. Well, we can try it. What's my... It's at level 48. Alright, so if we do the cube, and we do what? Pike Mro Chen? Let's have a look at this. What do we want? We want what? Q, right? Where's... Okay, let's do group. I thought I... Alright, maybe below decks would have been quicker. But I'm committed now! There he is. PM Cath on one with a lot of kinetic guns. Okay. All PvE below decks. We will wait for Gamer, I think, but... Who should I take out? Maybe... let's see here. Well, I was thinking of taking out Pick Q there. She should work, right? Q, Neelix, below... Bolana Torres. Okay, I was thinking the same thing. So Chapel. Does that look good, Lexel? Deli, any... Well, I wanted to see the Q trials, Deli. Okay. I want to see the Q trials, see how well this goes. Now, I'm going to swap out... what? Swap out Spock for Janeway, right? Okay, so we're gonna try this. Let's see how well it goes here. Start with the Explorers. Yeah, always thought Janeway. Is that like Spock doesn't belong in the Enterprise? Like it's just the standard always use Janeway? Okay, we're gonna try this one. Now my cube isn't quite max, but so here's the question: do I need to max the others to get my assessment, my Q's assessment rating high enough that that I can max those other, or maybe not max, but that I can work on the other tech? Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that one was easy. Oh my gosh. At 110 billion power hostiles, they are all just one damage type. Oh, sweet. So you can switch between kinetic and energy type, I'm guessing, huh? All right, let's keep going. Only one is needed to complete the assessment. Oh, good. That's what I wasn't sure about. I thought you had to do all 3. Okay. This is awesome. I'd actually tried doing these, but I must have missed something. Easy peasy. And maybe I wasn't, maybe I didn't look, maybe I was busy and I didn't pay attention to the damage type. You know what I mean? Like maybe I went against one that had kinetic weapons, because I was using PMC. So, Dav, part of why it's working, I'll hop out here. Part of why it's working is Janeway. These right here, I believe it's these 2. Decreasing the opponent's base damage in Q's trial. I actually made a video about this. We found out about this like a month or 2 ago on stream. But you're decreasing the opponent's base damage, and then you're also decreasing the base shield mitigation in Q's trials. So Pike Monroe Chen essentially basically kind of just eliminates energy weapons, is my understanding. So, oh, you don't need Janeway with a crew this big. Let me just pull this up for Dav. So it's just Pike Monroe Chen, standard Pike Monroe Chen. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. So, if I look here, I can't remember. This is an Explorer, so it's still going to have energy weapons. I'm trying to remember if it will show it here. Maybe it won't, but... Well, you might be able to get farther along in Q's trials than you realize. Stand strong. That's true. The freebooters did seem to go down pretty easy. We'll always try. Well, this is great. I love that we've been able to test some cool stuff. I'm benefiting from your knowledge and sharing this with everyone. But seriously, Dav, I would give it a try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You lose, but it's really, yeah, PMC. Reducing those energy weapons, and I'm guessing you might need it depending upon the strength of your ship. You might need Janeway and her abilities, but definitely a win. Oh man, we're just like a hot knife through butter, or Wolverine's claws through basically anything. Maybe I can get some more of the rare, whatever those items are called again. Oh, that's my Cerritos. This is what the Resistance is all about here. We're doing Q's trials, Nuts. Maybe tonight, Voltron. We're trying. I haven't done this in a while, but we're doing PMC against these explorers, and we're just creaming them. Oh, you maxed Chapel today? Awesome. Well, I guess Voltron, it depends if I run out of bells. Well, so I made a video about this. Did you see that video, Nuts? But once again, it is... I think these two abilities right here for Janeway that can make a big difference, depending upon the strength of your ship, I guess. But decreasing the base damage of your opponent. And I think that's the secret right here, is you're reducing the damage and PMC does the rest. You're basically eliminating the energy damage. That one and this one. Those are two good skills to have for doing this. It doesn't matter which type, all trials are the same. Are they really? I'm gonna have to play with this as I have Taco Bells. We'll have to see how long these bells last. Did you just... Yeah, FC Janeway, Voltron. FC Janeway. How's it going, Voltron, by the way? I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully life's treating you well. Where's your progression in the game? Well, at all possible, Nuts, I would get Fleet Commander Janeway and work on those skills if you can. And you don't have to have the skills as high as I have them. You can still get them pretty well. I've had FC Janeway for a little while, Voltron. I free-to-play unlocked her through the, what's the name of the ship? Vindicator? Took me like a month or something, but... You can't go further, Lorca's Fist. Lorca's Fist! The answer to all my problems! This is just awesome. This is actually awesome. So yeah, if you didn't get that ship yet, it's great just to unlock FC Janeway free-to-play. Once again, I think it only took me like a month or something like that. Luxel's saying 4% is enough, and I think someone told me that before. So yeah, you don't need that high of a skill level with FC Janeway. Well, what can I say, Nuts? Take every opportunity to get the Vindicator if you can, even if you're joining some of the group. I haven't done like the arenas much because of my level and my alliance, so just couldn't get matched up like at all. So anyways, I would maybe just join a couple, as many as you can on a Monday night, even if you lose all of them, and use all of your currency to get that Vindicator unlocked. I think you could have unlocked it through the last, end of arc, like, event store. So, next chance you get, I would definitely focus on that if it's available. Have Op 65 cooking, we'll get Strange New World 31 soonish. Awesome. That's awesome, bud. Yeah, I am working towards my towards 66, but I'm still a ways off. Oh, well, darn it. I think we're going to run out of bells. I can go claim that. But we're running out of bells. Everyone, we're running out of bells. Let's see if this gives me any. Yep, gave me a few. Oh, and some more rare forbidden fragments. That will help me unlock. Well, at least we're getting lots of isomatter or whatever that's called. Man, we haven't even taken like any damage, hardly any damage. I'm about a month out from getting Janeway. Okay. Yep, arenas are the way to go, and with them having the public option now where you can just join with whoever, it's a good option. Hi, Dav! Let's go! Oh, come on. Attack the ship. Need more cowbell? Absolutely. Well, you should be able to... I haven't done that event today. But yeah, through this Fleet Commander Acquisition claim, you should be able to unlock Janeway that way. You should. Especially at the PvP who you teamed up with your future arena if you go good but don't have your PvP up. Yeah, that is good to know. Past that point, Luxel. Past that point. So I'm just gonna have to. I mean, I love this. I actually really love this. So I'm going to keep hitting this and getting my assessment up so I can work on my tech. I really like that. More using the Agony booth, getting more rep is going to be huge. I mean, every little bit helps, I guess. Yeah, we're going to run out. We're going to run out.
Feel the rage start to grow in the night.
Let's see, Amber. I have mixed feelings on public arenas. Have run into a few where no one stings at all, and twice been in groups where I was the only one to evenly face the fight. Oh, that's bad. People just want to join just for points, and I get that. Sometimes, like, you can't even do anything because you have one player on the other team that is so strong, or they've got some PvP tech that it doesn't make it fun, does it, Amber? And then if people aren't even trying, that sucks too. Well, I do have a tier 5 Neelix, so that would be fun to see. Okay, well, we've got a few more tiers left, but maybe I'll have to, because I spend them like every day to get to the, I just use them. Let's see here. So I turn mine in. I run it so I can turn in this stuff for all this loot here. Yep, Protomatter 2. So Protomatter, I don't know why I called it Isomatter earlier. Protomatter, and then getting these coins, these credits to get all this tier up stuff. It's, I don't know, it's worth it to me. You know what I mean? Like, I now almost have 600,000 of that stuff. Where's my tier catalyst? That has been kind of steadily growing too, but I need that to tier things up. I'm solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo. Picking up my blaster, putting it on my side. I'm jumping in my Falcon, whooping at my side. I'm solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo. I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo. How's it going, Zero? That Zero's calling card, by the way, in case anyone didn't know. Hopefully you're doing well, Zero. Good friend of mine. Check out his Twitch channel as well if you are not following Zero. Great guy. Great guy. Oh, really? Is that because, Lexel, is that because of the favors in there? That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, things are good. Life is good, Zero. I can't complain, you know. I'm learned a lot tonight here on stream. We've talked about some good tips, and yeah, things are good. And Nut, you were saying about communicate with the public arenas. I don't know if there is a way to communicate when you're joining a public group. In your alliance for sure, but the public group seems to be a little bit more difficult, so. So if we go into, what is it? The arenas, Terran, there we go. So where do you get it? Do you get it from, like the Forbidden Favors? Is that where you're getting it from, Lexel? Oh, I didn't know there were public arena discords. Huh. Yeah, I'm obviously sucking at arenas, so for the longest time I just didn't even do them because I couldn't. But with the public, it kind of opens up some options. So I'll have to see how that goes, I guess, Lexel, huh? And then I'll have to look into the public arena discords. That's interesting. Wonder if I should spend some on some of this extra hull to make it so I do better in arenas. I don't know. I'll have to look at some of this stuff. I have actually gone for, I keep spending it on the premium dust. Well, just because I need that. Yeah, I said that as I was reading it, thinking the same thing. As I was reading, I was thinking that if you come up against a player that's got some really awesome tech, then you're probably not going to make one bit of a difference, huh? But yeah, we'll have to check out, find the discords. So is there it sounds like discords. There's multiple discords for it, huh, Lexel? Do you have those, like, links for those? And can share those with us, Lexel? 42 with 142 million ship? Was it not return? Protector? Yeah, I guess so. It'd be good to share that out, because this is the first time I've heard of it, so that maybe I can ask around in Discord and find it, but if you have a way to share it, that'd be awesome. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Sweetness. It and raise my prize. Well, that's because it's got... Why isn't it working? There we go. When I copied it over, it copied your name as well. Public Arena. Alright, awesome. Let's see here. I'm gonna put that on my Discord as well. Alright, there we go. Just let everyone know about it. That's awesome. At least I can send the message out. I like it. I dare to keep kids off Satan. Like that too, Dav. The Deredics are up there in arenas if you can kill them, but they usually manage to kill people. That I will win 9 times out of 10. Awesome, Amber! I'll go against players that have, like, the next grade of ship. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah. You have seen 13 billion cubes dying to 2.7 billion Tarans. So here's something I've been considering. Like, if I want to get into being more successful in arenas, I think I need to invest in some PvP tech. But my question is, do I want to do that? I guess I could put it on a ship. I just don't want to always be switching my tech. So I guess I would have to pick a ship like my cube or something like that I would focus and just leave a PvP tech on there, right? It's a nice spot for me, being a 62 as a incumbent, being bad for PvP. Critical damage floor is key. Yep, Alliance Store, okay. Yeah, those, Amber, I think those uncommon ships aren't really as strong as you think they're gonna be. The slipstream, quantum slipstream drive is bugged. Interesting, okay. Critical damage floor helps with solo waves. Okay. Well, quantum slipstream drive. Obviously don't have that one. Maybe I'll look into that next artifact event, or actually, let me think here. I have some next. So, I guess what I need to do is figure out what FT tech I should go for and upgrade. So the ones I have right now, I've got, I guess, red matter, the Thaleron radiation time crystal. I think those are all PvP. Ah, I don't have the Tantalus. There's a slipstream, not even close. Don't have the Tantalus. So, is there anything that I should focus on? Any one of these that I should focus on more than the others for PvP? If I decide to put one of these on my cube? Ah, good job, Dav. Hit your limit on Q's trials. That's what I like to see, that that we're helping each other out. CT for PvP? Which one is that again? I don't know what CT is. TC? Time Crystal? Tantalus Field is built for the cube. But I don't think they have a free-to-play path for the Tantalus Field, right? That's... Oh, Chaos Tech. Oh, go away. Okay. See, everyone knows what CT is but me. I love it. Just buy it or you'll be a victim in arena. That is true. I'm sure that's true because I lose constantly. What do you think about Q's cannon? Yeah, that's kind of been my take, honestly, Matthew. That I've just like, you know, I'm just gonna lose at arenas. It is what it is. But for what I have, what I'm working with right now, maybe work on Q's cannon. Should I upgrade it now? Max that and put it on my cube, maybe, or? Yeah, I think I got that from the turn-ins for the Revenant, maybe? Max as soon as possible. Okay. Well, good. Can you... Yeah, okay. You think it was a lucky pull? I don't even remember. I know I've had it for a little bit, but I'm like, I don't know. So question is it worth waiting for a spend event? Or should I just go ahead and max it right now, or upgrade it right now? I don't seem to remember those events being, like, paying out that great, right? So I'm tempted to just do it now and just throw it on the cube. And see how well I do on the next, yeah, on the next arenas, huh? I'm really tempted to just pull the trigger. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's just do it. Hey, Ice Wolf Law, how you doing? Well, it's gotta be more than I have now. I do love to click buttons, you know it. Another win for the peer pressure. Whoop whoop! It was good, Ice Wolf Law. It was really good. Yeah, I got some things done at work, and now I'm hanging out with everyone here. Yeah, I can't complain. Getting a little bit better at the guitar, a little bit better each day. Not much, but a little. Gonna have to go soon. Awesomeness, but I'm gonna have to go soon because I have to get my kids to bed. But we'll hang out for a few more minutes anyways while we're clicking buttons here. Thanks, Ice Wolf Law. I worked on it. Got my light up here, and I've got the lights back there. Tempted to put something around the picture of the Enterprise. You're babysitting Rev. Well, someone's got to. You're babysitting the Rev Deuce? Yeah, no kidding, Luxel. I do like that we don't need assessment, or there's not like a failed thing here. Has 100% chance of success. What was the help that Rev needed? Oh no. Oh no. Gotta protect that Rev then. Well, I'm actually gonna be kind of interested Monday night to see how well this will work. I don't think I have the money to buy the whatever. What's the other one called? I won't call it quantum something, but Tantalus Field. That's what it is. Well, I'm glad that no, not enough from YouTube. I don't make a ton of money. I got to be honest. It's a little bit, and I love all that I get, but I did spend some this month on like new streaming equipment and whatnot. Got a couple of monitors. Got the lights behind me. At this point, Zero, I get more from YouTube, but I've been doing it a lot longer, like a whole year longer too. So it's kind of hard to make that comparison, you know what I mean? Need FT to put with the Canon on high-end G5 ship, and you'll be in good shape. So should I like work on upgrading? I guess I can put this, even though I don't have the Tantalus Field, I can probably level up, look for an event to spend my catalyst on. But I can probably level up one of the Forbidden Tech ones I have. I had to take him out to bribe the family. Well, Cannon's gonna go on the cube, I think, for now, then. Wow, how high can we take this thing? I have been saving, as you can see. I've got 98,000 of this and 432 of that. Forbidden Tech SLBs pay nothing. So it's probably worth investing Well, this will be, hopefully, will be more fun. Okay, well, I will look at upgrading. Yeah, we're gonna max this tonight, aren't we? Grinding ships alone. That's right, Matthew. That's right. I'm gonna wreck it for the whole galaxy, the whole game. But I want it would be nice to have a ship that didn't just didn't get demolished. You know what I mean? Win some more of these. There we go.
I'm solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo. Picking up my blaster, putting it on my side. I'm jumping in my Falcon, whoopie at my side. I'm solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo. I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, solo.
I tell you would wipe the floor with me. Kill them all! So the question is, I don't expect in the near term I'm going to be able to spend money on unlocking the Tantalus. Let's just be honest. However, what's the forbidden tech? Does it matter which one I get? Yeah, I didn't know. You, Iceful, you and Zero both played that one, actually. But, yeah, so I knew it had to be one of you. Just pick up a time crystal. Well, you both, that's like your calling card, Iceful. You both play it when you come in. Just pick up a time crystal. Your cube would likely die to my no FT, no CT Rataran with no PvP below deck, so I believe it. Yeah, I've got a number of them. I just haven't invested in any of them yet. But is there? Okay, I'm gonna have to go. But is there one of these red matter, the Thaleron radiation, or the time crystal that I should invest in? Crystal. Deli's saying crystal or red matter. What it's about. Full health, critical, increases Klingon ship damage against other players. But it says that one's for Klingon. Ah, interesting. Okay. So if I put it on the cube, that's not even gonna matter, huh? If you're below tier 9 Negvar, you may get one of them, or it's free to play only. Well, my Negvar is actually... Dumb ways to die. That's Quad's calling card. So maybe I should put it on my Negvar. It's tier 9. It's about as strong as my... so maybe I'll get the time crystal leveled up. And have the Negvar be the main ship I hit with. Or would it be better to go with the cube? Is the cube going to be better than the Negvar, even though they're about similar power? Okay, so we're thinking cube, right? It would only be that 2 tier of the FT that would be affected. Yeah, I seem to take out those uncommon G6 ships with my Enterprise pretty easy. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get one of these, Time Crystal or Red Matter, it sounds like, and put that on the cube, I guess. Okay. I think that's what I'll do. We'll see how Monday goes. See if we can tear it up at all. All right, everyone. We've been at this for almost 3 hours. Oh, not on Cube? So, Deli, are you thinking? Is everyone thinking I should put it? David, is that what you're saying? Should I put it on my Enterprise? They suck if not 50 plus. If one on Cube, then red matter. All right, I do have to go, but I would like to know what you all think. So, do you think I should get the... Would I want to get the red matter and put that and the cannon on my Enterprise? Yeah, you bet, Icewolf Flaws. I just love hanging out. I love hanging out with you all. I learned so much and have so much fun. Save protomatter for Tantalus. I just don't know when I'm gonna get it. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Lloyd. Okay. Well, that is good to know. I just don't... I think it's going to be months before I could get the Tantalus, honestly. Alright, we'll have to think about it. Maybe I can put it on the Enterprise. I just wonder if like, putting that on the Enterprise is going to make any difference on, like, a G6 rare ship. Because that's really where the challenges are at. Okay, so last question. Do I put the red matter on the Enterprise, or do I put something on, like, on a G5 Epic? David B, I think, was saying red matter. At least 2 months to get mats. Yeah, it might be 2 or 3 months before I decide to get, if I decide to get the Tantalus. I don't know. All right, red matter on Enterprise. Okay, we will give that a try. Ah! And then I'll just wait and see if I can get the Tantalus for the cube. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, kids are banging at the door. I think I better get going. All right, everyone. Well, you have a good night. Once again, we'll be on tomorrow. We'll play some Star Trek, and then we will switch over to Jackbox games, and then we'll finish with probably Star Trek again tomorrow night. So we will see you then. Thanks for all the input, advice, and I think I've really learned a lot, and hopefully others as well. Hey, Steve, I do have to go, but send me a message on Discord, and then
Unacceptable
I'll help you out with
condition! Unacceptable!
that. Unacceptable indeed. Oh, my daughter wants to say hi really quick. Can you get in? All right, get in, and then we'll switch over and raid to another channel. Can you get in past all my stuff? Lean on over and say hi. Hi. There's my daughter, Grand Admiral Hunter's daughter. She wants to say goodnight to everyone.
It's probably working.
You want to say hi to Maverick?
Hi, Maverick.
Say goodnight, Maverick.
Night, Maverick. Is your room clean?
They want to know if is your room clean?
Well, leave it clean, but my homework's done.
Your homework's done? Well, you're going to have to work on it, okay? Alrighty, here we go. Let's go on over to Major Samo.